3340 Sports Report with Johnny Congdon.
Former Alabama defensive lineman Deron Payne was back home this morning in Irondale, where the former Shades Valley Mountie held a free youth camp for Birmingham area children. Payne's camp was free, of course, and part of a larger effort to engage underserved communities and activities that promote teamwork and sportsmanship. Payne is entering his 8th season with the Washington Commanders, and after a trip to the NFC Championship game a year ago, Payne and his teammates are already thinking big in 2025, and that all starts at minicamp.
Mandatory OTAs was pretty fun. I stayed there the whole OTAs and did the mini camp, man. It's just all about just becoming one with the team. Everybody try to get good chemistry and just get down, getting the playbooks and just everybody just bonding. But I think we had a good OTAs. I feel good about the year. We're going to go out there and try to get a whole bunch of wins, of course.
Well, with less than a year to go until the World Cup is on U.S. soil, the U.S. men's national team isn't necessarily inspiring their fans as of late. In their last 4 international appearances, the U.S. is 0-4, winless. That was, of course, until last night. Gold Cup opener against Trinidad and Tobago, and the U.S. left no doubt on a Father's Day Sunday in San Jose, scoring 5 goals in the Gold Cup opening game on way to a blowout victory. Birmingham native and former Hoover Buck Chris Richards got the start for the Red, White, and Blue and spoke post-game on what this win does for morale heading into Game 2 next week against Saudi Arabia.
We're a big family, and I think we deserve today. We've had a lot of hard work over the last 2 weeks or so, and it's amazing to finally reap the benefits of that. So again, it's a big family. We need it today, and it's really going to help us going forward in the tournament.
Well, it was just a few short months ago that the Auburn Tigers made the Final Four for only the 2nd time in program history. Now, that storybook season didn't necessarily have a perfect ending, as Bruce Pearl's Tigers fell to the eventual national champion Florida Gators. But as Pearl and his staff try to turn the page to 2025, they're still processing all that happened in San Antonio this past March. And as he told NCAA reporter Andy Katz late last week.
Even though it's mid-June, we really haven't had a lot of time to reflect, in the sense that long season, I lose my entire roster with the exception of Tahad Pettiford. So we are recruiting. We're in the transfer portal. We're international. We're doing everything. And then I've got 8 or 9 seniors, 5 of whom are really got a chance of making an NBA roster. Maybe 1 or 2 could get drafted. Tahad would have gotten drafted. Janai will get drafted.
And finally at 6, the Arkansas Razorbacks made history at the College World Series this afternoon as Hog starter Gage Wood threw a no-hitter in an elimination game against Murray State. Wood threw 119 pitches and rung up 19 racers in the first no-hitter in the College World Series since 1960. The Hogs live to fight another day. You just don't see that every day. And then speaking of the SEC at the College World Series, LSU gets to work tonight. They'll take on UCLA. There's only 2 SEC teams still fighting for it. Hopefully one of them brings it back home.
All right, we'll see.